Okay, so we discussed obviously last week about your posture. Your angles now with the golf ball, very, very good. Getting that spine angle on the shoulder, hips to shoulders, and the club shaft. We're looking forward to sort of 90 degrees. To be fair, you're not far from there. A little bit more would maybe be more ideal. But at the moment, you're hitting the ball good from that spot, so I wouldn't be sort of be changing too much unless you need to. Okay, that was a better shot, wasn't it? Good smell that one, wasn't it? Okay. Now then, if we look at your backswing again, very good movement there, okay, nice shoulder turn there. Left foot's allowed to lift a little bit as long as it's helping you turn. What we don't want is the left knee, left hip sort of initiate themselves, because what you'll find, if your left knee goes this way, your shoulders then start going this way. If it's because you're twisting your body and the sort of requirement flexible-wise needs that left foot to come off the ground, then fine, okay? But you get into a good position here now, top of the backswing. I think as we discussed a bit more twist with your right side of your body, your left foot was moving a little bit more, okay, with this newer swing that we're just trying to get the lower half to work more. So in an ideal world, if we could just restrict a little bit of that lower half on the way back. But for me, again, it's that sort of same old thing. If we're trying to get you to use your legs more on the way through, sometimes the brain can't distinguish between back and through. So all you're thinking about is move my legs more. So I'd rather you get a bit more leggy to start with and then get the legs working better on the way through, and then we can kind of just tighten things up on the way back rather than do nothing at all and just sort of stay quite restricted. Yeah, well, it's just going to stay on the ground. It doesn't need to move. If, again, that exercise there against the wall when you're doing that twist, try to feel if you can just keep that left on the ground. If it comes off slightly to help you twist, so be it. That's absolutely fine. Right. But don't try to initiate the move itself, okay? Yeah. Through the ball, as we said, to get the power. Again, both these shots are very, very good in terms of strike. You can see that sort of right foot there. That's kind of your finish position. Club's just about got over your left shoulder there. If we look kind of where your torso's pointing, it's kind of out to the right there. Right foot's not up. Yeah, right foot's not up on its toe quite so much. Okay, knees aren't quite twisted as much. Everything's kind of, as you said, in this direction, starting a bit right, and with the face just a little bit twisted. Okay, again, that exercise against the wall is going to be a good one. This will just work on that oblique sort of twist there. If we look at this right hand one now as you go through, again, good backswing now, come back to golf ball, again, lovely strike. Look at that twist there now, look at the yellow line going up the screen there. See it tracking down that white line there. Look how much more twist in that position there is. The club now, as you can see, is a lot more around your head. Right hip's further round, right knee's further round, right foot is a much more up on its toe there, as you can see, so a much more twisted swing, which is going to create some power when you're swinging that golf club, and the ball, as we say there, going down the screen a lot straighter and in some ways with more power. Now, if the ball does start curving to the right, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. It's not, oh, I've got to change something, okay? If we know your tendencies are for your golf ball to do that, then, okay, we want to end up with the ball on that green cross, we'll just do that. You just kind of play for it. As long as it's not sort of over here somewhere in a massive sort of what we call banana slice kind of thing, that's absolutely fine. Okay, learn to get some good contacts, learn to get the distance and get the body working better. What you will find though is the body twists better. Okay, the ball will go straighter. Okay, if the body kind of stops and sort of stays up to the right there, it will just kind of block out.
What I've got to learn to do is keep these planted.
Well, yeah, I think I focus more on this to start with, and this right foot coming through more. If this stays on it over time, great. But the more you can twist it, yeah, exactly. And that's again, just a lot of times it's a flexibility movement, okay?
It's called age as well.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I know for myself, when I was David, I was a lot more flexible than I am now. And as we do get older, we are going to get slightly tighter, which is why I think for a lot of people, golf is a very, very good sport in that regard, because basically every golf swing you're making is a very fast oblique twist. It's good for your core. You're stretching. There's lots of positives in terms of exercise and just general flexibility in general. Exactly, yeah. You can get on the golf course. It's low impact in terms of stress on the joints. Yes, there's going to be some sort of tightening and twisting, but if you get in the right position, your back nice and straight, there's less pressure on the back. And again, it's a nice soft walk on a golf course, and you can enjoy it. The weather's nice in the Cayman Islands. Crikey, you'll be out there in the sunshine.
28 degrees all year.
Oh. Can you bring that on that back when you come back next year? Leave it there, exactly.
Leave it there.
Leave it all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm looking for a sign on.
There you go.
Now, there are two golf courses. There's a 9-hole and an 18-hole.
Great. We'll start with the 9, I would suggest. Yeah.
Well, that's the Ritz-Carlton, so that's out.
Okay, fine. You progress. Yeah. Well, to be fair, exactly. I mean, I don't know when you are obviously thinking about going, but obviously maybe there's a couple of courses around. It's a couple of weeks, yeah. So before Easter and sort of March, I'm making fairly quickly then. So yeah,
well,
maybe if you get...
What we would do probably, to be quite honest with you, because November, round about June,